on Nova 100.
Well, good morning, everybody, and happy Friday.
Good morning. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, guys. We made it. We're in Cairns yesterday.
Good morning.
We are back in Melbourne today, which is nice. I'll tell you what, I miss the cold.
Oh, my gosh. The whinging over the heat and the humidity.
Oh, Lauren, it really got me.
There was just lots of huffing and puffing from you.
Hey, also, I feel a little justified because you know how I was saying I got food poisoning up there, and you guys are all like, oh, the big boy just overate. We don't think it was food poisoning. I ran into some of the sales girls at the airport, and they were saying that a few of their team ate at the same restaurant and went down.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
I ran into someone at the airport yesterday who said the same.
Really? Yeah, there you go.
I still think you are unwell after we finished dinner. Food poisoning doesn't hit you that fast. I think there was a combo of overeating and food poisoning, which is a great way to get rid of the overeating.
Yeah, but overeating never normally gets me.
It was the sticky day. It was the sticky day.
Hey, guys, we had a lot to get across this morning. First things first. Uh-oh. Hawks went down.
Hawks.
The
Hawks went down.
I know,
I was asleep, but Paul was sort of yelling at the TV. I think it came down to a kick, didn't it?
Yeah, I said yesterday, I pointed out, because we always have the Wizard on, the 2 times Nick the Wizard Watson hasn't been on the show, they've lost. Yesterday, because they were doing the game in Darwin, they were out amongst the community, so he was unavailable. And I was like, oh, I hope this whole curse thing isn't real. What happened? He wasn't on. They didn't win.
I know. But they nearly did. It was very close.
That's not how the scoreboard works, though.
Sorry, Lauren. Good morning. How are you?
Oh, I'm well.
I haven't heard a word you said.
What?
My ears weren't working.
Oh, your headphones.
Yeah.
Oh. Right. Well,
Sorry. Are you well?
I'm well.
she just did 3 minutes of compliments about you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. But anyway, that's enough about Clint, Lauren. We have a lot to get across.
We do. Big show today.
Also, Eurovision.
What about this?
Now, I was just watching. You guys, I missed it live, but you guys said that Gojo, representing Australia, went very Benson Boone, and I just watched it. And he's gone heavy on the blush.
Yep.
And he's gone very Benson Boone. You're right.
Milkshake Man was the song he did. We caught up with him a little while ago. This is our Australian entry. He came out in a giant blender.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, and then
I
ripped
missed
the
the
top
start.
off like Benson Boone and then slid down the stage. Very reminiscent.
Oh, so he started with a shirt on.
Yeah,
The shirt came off mid-performance.
You know who he
Started
looked
with
like?
a white number.
He looked like Mark Zuckerberg at his wife's birthday party.
Mark
Remember he came
Zuckerberg?
out dressed as Benson Boone?
He was
He
like
did too.
Timu Benson Boone.
Yeah.
Although Gojo's rig is very good.
And the pants were very tight.
Very tight,
Hey.
little short.
Especially when he slid down the stage
Big
on his
milkshake,
knees.
Big milkshake.
Now, Clint, you're a bit of a Eurovision enthusiast.
I am.
Is this the final?
No, semi-finals.
When's the finals?
Oh, on the weekend. So he has to, there's a vote and he must get through to the
But
final.
we find out this morning.
Shortly.
We find out shortly
how
if he gets
good.
through. We got a lot coming up. Let's get into it. Here's the man now, Benson Boone on Nova. Clint, you heading back to the airport today?
I am heading back to my favourite place. My favourite place, your least favourite place. I'm heading to Sydney today, having just arrived home from Cairns.
Sydney?
You got home for your sister's birthday,
I
though. Was it
did.
quite this? Did you go to Choi's?
We went to Choi's in Hawthorne East.
Oh,
It was
I haven't been to
fantastic.
Choi's
What is it?
for years. It's a Melbourne institution.
Very
Chinese restaurant.
institution.
Does it
We
have
had,
Lazy Susans?
did it have a lazy Susan, Jace? How dare you? Of course it did.
I reckon all the big business deals in the 90s, or no, maybe not the 90s, but like the early 2000s were done at Choi's.
Well, it's funny you should say that because they haven't touched the decor since the 90s.
No.
But that's part of the charm.
That would have helped
Yeah,
flying in
it's
from
iconic.
Cairns.
Yeah. The prawn toast there is among the greatest I've ever had in my mouth.
Never tried it.
Oh, it's Jace.
Never tried prawn toast.
Jace.
I've got the in-laws in town this weekend, and I was supposed to book dinner on Saturday night after we go and see Les Mis, and I have not done it yet.
Maybe
and
go
I
to
was,
Choice.
I was trying to work out what would be a good, Melbourne institution.
The
to take
tram
them to.
restaurant.
No, it doesn't exist
The
anymore.
Colonial Tramcar Restaurant.
Yeah.
I think it's done.
closed, we got told the other day.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it's funny. It's a good question. Where do you...
If we're in the city, maybe like a Chin Chin.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
that's pretty iconic.
It's vibrant.
Melbourne. Flower Drum's very bougie Chinese in Chinatown.
Don't go too bougie for guests.
But no, but they're from Brisbane. So
Yeah.
they
That's
like
what
the
I mean.
bouge.
I
No,
remember-
they're coming to the big smoke.
I know,
They
but
want
it's-
all the bells and whistles. They want. Trust me.
No, trust me.
All right,
Being
well,
from
trust me.
Brisbane.
take them to the Dirty Swan
No.
No.
just for a Palmer.
Being from Brisbane, they'll feel overwhelmed. I remember taking Mum and Dad to like a really nice restaurant when they visited from Brisbane, and Mum freaked out because there was more than one fork.
No. They love that stuff. They're escaping Brisbane and coming to the big smoke and getting all dressed up. I'm very excited about having the bouge turned on in Melbourne.
See, Dad got dressed up. He wore pants. Still thrown. You know.
Yeah. No, Paul's family, they love it.
Do you know
love
what
the
I-
finer things?
Do you know what I arrived home to yesterday?
Talk to
So
us.
we were away for 48 hours in Cairns. Not long. I walked into the house. My wife,
Did she have a welcome home banner?
no, she'd rearranged the house.
What?
She'd moved couches.
What do you mean?
She had Shayna blazed the house while I was gone.
In a good
I've
way?
been to your house. Where on earth could she possibly put the couches?
Like
that would
just
work,
moving
other
couches
than
from
what they
room
are?
to room. She swapped all the furniture around in the house.
Remember when I went to, I think I went to Adelaide for 24 hours and Paul actually hated our couch, our sofa that I loved. And by the time I'd landed, he had it moved out and a new one in and sent me a photo. And I was like, what have you done?
Yeah. Well, you know what that means. He had that waiting in the truck around the
Yeah,
corner.
he had it ready to go.
Yeah, until he saw you drive out of the street in the cab, and then he's waved in the
Premeditated,
truck.
Chase.
Yeah, premeditated.
Now, why did Louis do that?
She just felt like sprucing up the
The,
place.
the couch and the all the furniture very heavy. So did she have assistants?
Yes.
So
The
who is-
11-year-old
There's
and the
a man in the house.
9-year-old.
There's a man in the
No,
house.
No.
she had
there's a
another
man in the house.
There's a man in the house.
There must be a strong man in the house.
Also, how nice must it be to have multiple living rooms
Oh,
where you
here
can
we go.
move the couches?
Here we go.
How many living rooms are there in the mansion?
Here we go.
What, did you move the couch into the sunroom?
No. We
Yes,
moved-
he's got a sunroom.
No,
in his
Does he have
house.
a sunroom?
I
Yeah,
don't
that's
have
where the claw machine is.
I don't have a sunroom.
Yes,
Wow.
yes. So, how many sofas and armchairs?
We
did you
just,
move?
we just
Do you
swapped
have
the
a sitting
outdoor
room?
couch with the indoor
No,
couch.
you didn't. You don't. Now, look, he's got himself in a
Yeah,
little
a
tears
pickle.
because he's just confessed to the people of
It
Melbourne
is.
So
how enormous his house is.
So just quickly, let's just do a stock take. You've got a sitting room, a lounge room.
It's a lounge room.
Formal
Yeah, it's a lounge
sitting
room. Okay, and you've got
And the
some form
family
of
room.
family room, a rumpus room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he's got the man room
The
as
man
well,
cave.
with the sofas out there.
Anyway.
the sofa
Do you
bed.
have a sunroom as well?
Guys, it is just gone 11 past 6.
Must be
Wow.
nice.
I have dependents. With dependents,
you
you
also
need
have
rooms.
a lot of money.
Oh,
You've
no, I
obviously
don't.
got a lot of cash to have that many
Guys,
rooms.
when
And
dependents come along, you get no money.
You're glad you brought that up?
So happy. Well, good morning, Melbourne. Just gone 27 to 7. Yeah, this weekend, guys. I'm taking my boys to see it.
So when's it out?
Final
Well,
Mission
it's
Impossible.
officially launching as we speak.
Oh.
It's opening night in London. Tom Cruise is on the red carpet.
So's Dickie.
I know. Should we try
Do you
and
know
call
what?
Dickie?
Yeah, we
Let's
should
call
try and call
Dickie and
Dickie.
see what's
Yeah.
happening over there.
Big man, little man.
Yeah,
Should I
big
text
man. Yeah, text Dickie.
It's the
Oh, I don't know,
ultimate.
hang on. Dickie Wilkins.
It's the ultimate Danny DeVito and Arnold
It
Schwarzenegger.
really is. Oh my God, they're twins. We should bring that up. But yeah, Mission
I'm sure
Impossible.
Tom would love that.
This is. I meant with Dickie,
Oh, okay.
not with Tom. This is the final one.
Is Tom paranoid about his height?
I think so.
Is
Yeah.
he? Okay.
Clint, put your
He's
manners back in.
little.
Put your manners
don't
back
get-
in, Clint.
I don't get the
Doesn't
stress
sound the
over
same.
just being little as a man.
No.
Like
No.
I haven't.
It's
I mean,
sexy to be small.
big and small.
Have you ever leant down to kiss a bloke?
Me?
Yeah, well, I know, like
No,
your
'cause I'm not
fiance's
tall.
no, but your fiance's quite tall.
Yeah.
You say, nothing wrong with it. Have you ever had to lean down,
like no,
like
No.
really bend over?
Like a bow.
no, I've not bent over.
Yeah, have you ever bowed to kiss someone?
No, and I've never bowed to kiss someone. Do people bow to kiss you?
Well, I think so. No, I don't know.
Bow down,
No, I just think with
peasant, before
heights
you
and
kiss
stuff.
me.
Some people.
Would you have to bow to kiss Tom?
Well, Tommy is.
I could kiss him on the top of his head.
I don't think he would like that.
Put your manners back in, Lauren.
A little bit of cloud, tops of 19. Still raining tomorrow, I think. Showers for the weekend, 15, it was saying.
Bit wet, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a real Melbourne May weekend.
Look,
We
we've
were
had,
due for one.
we've had a good
We're
run,
due for
guys.
one,
We've
yeah.
had a good run.
It's like light the fire, some like a roast. It's roast weather.
You know
It
when
is
you'll
a
feel
roast.
it? You'll feel it. Kids' weekend sport by the field
Oh, yeah.
on Saturday
Is
morning.
that a stay in the car job?
Well, when they're looking.
No, don't your kids play basketball?
Yeah, but
They're
I've got to
inside.
Stay in the car.
I got
Oh, you're soft. You're not like a footy parent who's sitting out in the rain.
Oh God, no.
No.
I'm inside there.
Yeah. You're an inside sport. That's smart.
Hey, yesterday on the show, I just want to take you back to my bedroom.
Do we have to?
But yeah, I've got to fill a break. Yesterday on the show, we were talking about how I was wearing. I was gifted some bamboo underwear, and I had to change in the middle of the night because they were cutting off the circulation.
So that the bottom of
So
the
they were too
undies-
Small. Were they short? Well, that's how you cut off the circulation.
Oh,
I don't think
they were just quite.
we're not blaming the bamboo, are we?
thighs.
They were quite tight around the thigh area.
So were they boxer like?
Yeah, like
'cause there's briefs, which is like a speedo type undie, right?
Yeah.
Jock. Then there's a boxer short, which is like a loose fitting short.
Yep.
And then there's, what do you call the other ones? The tight shorts.
I think I'm wearing
Hoity-woities.
I'm wearing them now. Do you want to see them?
No, I'm just asking what they're called.
Tidy whities.
No, they're not tighty whities.
They're tight shorts.
I think aren't they called? No, what are they called?
I think it's like a
Briefs?
trunk or something.
Trunk?
A trunk.
The trunks. Yeah.
Because you can get swimming trunks, which are like little swimming
Trunks.
shorts.
Yeah, no, these are like
Okay.
the trunks. Anyway,
And you've got too much junk in your trunk, so you cut off your circulation.
the issue I wanted to bring up,
I want
right,
to know about Jace's junk in his trunk.
as I was putting him on the other night when we were going to bed, I couldn't help but notice the elaborate work my wife goes to for what she sleeps in. And I just want to know if this is normal for girls. I reckon Lou was wearing easily 5 to 6 layers.
Well, she's sleeping with you. That's why.
Well, it's like a chastity belt. Do you have that on? Don't touch me. No, well, that's because you are a freak for many reasons, but you love things being icy
No,
cold.
we don't have the aircon on or
Good
whatever.
point.
She just wears like
Sometimes I have to wear a snow jacket to work because it's so cold. I think you keep the house too cold.
What will you sleep in?
Me, we've done this before. I'm a matching set gal.
That's right. Even in winter. No other layers?
No, just a matching like like the fabric will change.
Do you think Lou's doing like 7 layers, so hopefully I get tired by the 5th if I'm taking him off? Do you know what?
Yes.
Do you have pillows down the middle of the bed as well?
Sometimes.
Do you have separate rooms?
No. We're in different suburbs. Brody,
That's the
our executive
Oh, he'd be
producer.
a nude sleeper.
Oh, no, but wait till you hear what his missus sleeps in.
I am nude, I can assure you.
Not now. Can you clarify?
Not now.
Right.
Of course
In a
not now.
nightie.
She has like the flannelette pajamas, normal, standard. Then she has an eye mask, again, normal. But after that, we're joined in bed by a bonnet.
Oh, yeah.
What's a bonnet?
Remember, I wore
Like
one
a-
in once, the silk bonnets. It
Like an
saves you a
Easter
hair
bonnet?
wash day.
What? So it goes
Yeah,
over. You look
it's
like you're on the
it's-
Handmaid's Tale.
It's a silk turban. But remember, mine looked like a shower cap, and I looked like one of the seven dwarfs when I had mine on, like the sleepy one. I looked like Sleepy. It was not cute on me.
So what's
bonnet?
the theory behind the bonnet?
Well, it's silk, so it saves you from like your hair getting knotty and messy and dirty, and it can elongate your blow wave.
Is
your blouse.
it a mood killer?
We know what's happening when the bonnet's on.
Well, you know what's not happening. Is it?
much, yeah.
Yeah. That's what you mean.
Sorry,
Yeah,
bonnet on.
I don't think bonnet means go.
No,
Bonnet
bonnet.
on, pants on.
Bonnet means no.
What's the rule?
Bonnet on, pants on. Bonnet off, pants off.
Right. She must wear that bonnet a lot.
I'm ready to move into taping the mouth territory and trying it.
Sorry? What are you taping?
Have you guys not heard about the mouth taping that
Whose
people
mouth
are
are you
doing?
taping?
Why?
Well, it's a thing now. You put this special tape over your mouth, so you just breathe through your nose. You'd be in all sorts of trouble, Jace, because
Yeah.
you're like
got
a
the fatty
nose
nose,
grunter. And apparently you sleep better.
So
What's the rule at your place? Tape off, mouth open.
Paul would be like, "Can you keep that tape on all the time?" No,
she's ready.
Like I thought it was an Instagram fad, but I've been seeing a
Off
lot
it
of people
comes.
saying it's improving their quality of sleep.
Is it a
Clint.
special tape? Or...
Yeah, it's mouth tape.
Oh,
Really?
right. So you're not putting gaffer on there?
No,
Right.
it's a special thing, and you breathe through your nose, and you get better oxygen to your brain, and
You
you're
could,
more
you know-
relaxed.
Well,
And it also would stop me talking.
if you give it a good rip in the morning, you could take part of your brow off as well. What do you call it? Your moustache.
I don't have a moustache.
No, I don't. I know.
Well, not now. You took the tape.
It would hurt on a man, I imagine.
13 24 10 is our number.
Have you done the
What's
mouth?
the question? What's your
What are you sleeping?
Oh, that's my favourite question to ask the Prime Ministers.
I know. We've asked him, that's right. 13 24 10 is our number. We're stealing Lauren's favourite PM question. What do you sleep in, Melbourne? Does your partner wear 9 layers? Are you a bonnet or a tape sort of person?
I like stealing Paul's clothes to sleep in too.
Oh.
Like a big T-shirt.
Hoodie?
Oh, I get...
What? You were going to say a girl in a man's T-shirt's hot, and then you realised you couldn't say girl. You had to say a woman. And then you had to change it to my wife.
God, I hate how well you
One
and
of
I
my
know each other.
I saw your little brain tick over all the times you could have got in trouble in that sentence.
We got
No.
$200 Kogan voucher up for grabs. Kogan.com helps you get what you want for less. That is clicking awesome. Hey, Melbourne, what do you sleep in? 13 24 10 is our number. Let's go to the phones.
Some people wear a lot of layers.
Oh, yeah.
Some people not so much.
Say hello to Cara from Chadstone. Morning, Cara.
Good morning. How are you?
We're good. What do you sleep in?
I tend to just wear like my underpants, and then lately I've been trying to tape things. My dentist recommended it because I had really dry mouth and gums happening.
Oh, the mouth tape.
Oh, you're a mouth taper.
Yeah, I gave that a go a few times. I'm just trying to get used to it. I
Is it
do find
good?
it uncomfortable though. It was a little bit uncomfortable to get used to.
Yeah.
Now I'm getting a bit better sleep, but at the start it was ridiculous.
Oh, so you're not doing it anymore?
I'm still doing it, but I'm trying to ease myself into it.
You got to be
apparently
careful. Sorry.
you wake up feeling so
Apparently.
much better because you've had, your sleep quality is better when you
Really?
only breathe through your nose.
I know, but you got to be careful. If you have a
I'm gonna
cold,
try it.
you'll
So
die.
it's not for snoring. What's it for? What's the
Worried about-
theory, Cara?
No, I think it does stop snoring.
It's just to help. So if you're a mouth breather, they say to put it on the tape so you can breathe from your nose, so that you're not getting such a dry mouth and inflamed gums and things like that. To
Oh.
help
The
little
gums.
kids do it. Little kids do it a lot, so that they can learn how to breathe through their nose and not from their mouth.
Right.
Oh.
See, I've
I
always
don't know
thought-
about doing that on a kid.
No,
That feels
and I've
weird.
always thought if I was in a hostage situation and they taped my mouth, I'd probably die. Because I can't breathe
Well, you
that well
can't
through
eat
my
either.
You've
nose.
got the fatty nose.
Because of the fatty cartilage in the nose. I'd be done.
So
Yeah.
Yeah. Where are they selling this
Should we
tape?
try it? I think we should all try it. I'll buy it. I'll get online.
in
right
show?
now. No, you're not that lucky.
Do you think Paul bought it for you just for that?
No, he hasn't bought it for me.
Oh, you bought it for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
right.
I haven't bought it yet.
Oh, you need to do it. I think you need to try the mouth tape.
Oh,
not
there's
sure
many
about
colours.
Oh, there's colours. Can you get
It's a
fluoro?
black
or
yeah,
like
it
glow
was-
in the dark?
This one's called Good Night Tape, and it's like hot pink lips that you stick. I'll get you that one. You stick it over your mouth, and it
Are
looks
you,
like big pink.
Are you on the Sexyland website or?
Yeah. Clint, can you imagine if
no.
you, and you're going to have to really
Oh,
go
yeah.
with me.
Yeah, hang on,
Like-
hang on. Let me just close my eyes and use my imagination.
All right,
Go for
really,
it.
really go with me.
Yep.
But
Ready.
imagine if you picked up a lovely
Yeah,
lady
yeah.
and she came back to your place.
Yep.
Right, you still with me? And you managed to,
Yeah.
right?
Mm.
And then she was like, because she's staying over, and then she reached down and pulled out some tape out
Oh,
of
yeah.
her pocket and then started taping up her mouth.
Hang on. Nah, I can't see it.
Yeah. The tape bit or the girl coming back?
All of it.
Ed Sheeran, good morning, Melbourne. 23 past 7. You are on the air here at Nova 100. We are doing it thanks to our mates at Shell Ready Express. It is Jace, Lauren, Clint is here as well.
Bit of a gear change on the show. Overnight, we got news through that football legend Robert Walls had passed away. Now, Robert Walls, by way of background, 74 years of age. He was a triple premiership player with the Blues. He was also a premiership coach. Some of the tributes have been rolling in. Really, really special because I'd met him quite a few times. Just
What was your interactions like?
just a gentleman. And one of
He's
the
a
quotes,
really nice man.
one of the quotes I loved was, "He was epitome of a beautiful man." That's how he was remembered. Just really, really lovely. Here are some more tributes.
It was pretty emotional seeing a person you respect, come out so honestly and very bravely.
He didn't want to die an invalid, and he didn't want to die in palliative care.
He's a genuine hard ass and really taught about professionalism and work ethic.
He's an icon at Carlton, an icon in football.
So just some of the tributes there: Mike Sheehan, David Rees-Jones, John Nichols, Michael Voss as well. One of those tributes was from Mike Sheehan, who spoke about his battle. Robert Walls was battling cancer. He'd battled cancer and been in and out of hospital for near on 18 months. But he'd had enough. And through Victoria's assisted dying legislation, euthanasia, he decided that enough was enough. And he wanted to end it all, which is quite an extraordinary decision to make with family, Jace. It's clearly a very emotional journey he's been on.
I was reading some comments online, and some people were voicing, their negative thoughts towards it. And look, everyone's allowed their opinion, but I don't think you can fully understand the situation unless you've had a front row seat to someone experiencing that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I remember when my mum passed away, it was very different to when my dad passed away. My mum was in extreme pain at the end. And I will never forget hearing her howling in pain and just wanting it to be over. And, that was up in Queensland. We never had this conversation. And I just, when I seen the negative comments, I'm like, like I said, everyone's allowed their opinion, but I just don't think you fully understand it until you've seen it firsthand.
Well, sorry, Lauren, I was just going to say, I guess I understand people voicing those opinions. People will argue they don't have the right to play God, but people do have the right to die with dignity.
100%.
I couldn't agree more, Clint. And I also think when it comes to things like this, it's so deeply personal. It's actually not up to anyone else to have an opinion on it besides the person who's being affected and those in their inner sanctum. And I send so much love to his family. It's obviously an incredibly difficult time for them as well, and they should absolutely not be having to deal with anybody else's opinion on something like this.
No, you're right.
Robert Walls was a terrific bloke. He was very, very well loved. Obviously in the AFL community and in the public, and I can't imagine what his family and friends are going through right now. But it's always sad when you lose someone that he's an icon of the AFL, right, Clint?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, a premiership player, a premiership coach, but also just beloved in football circles, but also as a Melburnian as well.
Yeah,
surely
absolutely.
they'll do something this weekend.
Well, the Blues are playing tonight at the SCG, and I dare say they'll all be wearing black armbands for the great man that was Robert Walls. It's what Wallsy wanted. That's the way he wanted to go out. He was done, and as I mentioned before, he's done it with dignity.
We just want to send our love and thoughts to his family and everyone in that community. It is just gone 7:27.
Lozzie,
Yeah.
I just said in the news that Gojo unfortunately failed in his quest to get through to the final. No, it's really rocked us all in here. We're watching.
So what? But if he got to the semi-final for Eurovision, that means he got to the top 20.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Ish?
Yeah. No milkshake, man. I always said a milkshake is a meal.
Yeah, just didn't go.
You said a thick shake was a meal, actually.
Oh,
Where do you
yeah.
sit on a milkshake? Thick shake, milkshake, very different. Nothing worse than ordering a thick shake and getting a milkshake.
And nothing is worse than ordering a milkshake and there being no ice cream content. That's just flavored. That's just flavored milk. You need to put ice cream in a milkshake.
Or just
that's a thick shake.
Maybe a scoop just floating in the top.
Yes,
Or
yes.
is that a spider?
straw?
No, not floating. You want it mixed. You know what I don't
I
get?
loved a spider back in the day.
So did I.
What was a spider? Ice
Spiders
cream
where
and
it's
soft
like an
drink?
icy and then like
Spider
ice
had a
cream in it.
soft drink. It's basically a soft drink with ice cream in it.
Yeah.
Yum.
You know what I've never got? The iced chocolate.
I like a nice chocolate.
Just
Nippy's iced chocolate is the
Well, it's
best.
basically a chocolate milkshake with ice cream. Isn't
Yeah, but with ice in it. It's quite
Tackling the big issues this morning.
Yeah, obviously.
it?
Hey,
So the milkshake man didn't make it. Maybe it should have been the thick shake
What's
man.
he going to do now?
he'll tour.
When he's going to need to write another
With
song.
one song?
He'll
He's
tour
going
with
to
this.
need another song.
You want a taste of the milkshake, man?
Ringwood
I'm
RSL.
not sure about him not making it to
It
the
hasn't
final, 'cause
gone
I've
down too
seen
well.
Oh,
Some
really?
of the people that have made the finals, and the Milkshake Man is
no.
much better.
Well, can I tell you?
I'm calling corruption.
I've just put the Eurovision hashtag into X.
Oh, yep.
People are saying justice for Australia.
Yeah, there you go. See? Sweet, sweet. Yum, yum.
I mean, why are we in it?
Well, that's Eurovision fans of
they
America
trying
are
to kick us
saying,
out?
is it just me or has Europe just got sick and tired of seeing Australia participate?
You know,
We'll get the Hungry Jack's
do you know what?
participation award, surely.
After this break, I don't think we're ever going to talk about Gojo again.
Who?
You don't think we're ever going to hear the name Gojo again?
I've never been a fan of Eurovision. It's never been my thing.
This is the first year I've liked it because I liked Gojo, but
Same. But
You
now
liked
I'm
his
off
rig.
it. I hate Eurovision. Who would watch Eurovision?
Eurovision's banned from this show.
I hate it.
Do you know they're sponsoring this next ad?
And that's
No,
what we
no, they're
love
not.
about them. Show mod up. There's till there's a way. Great to have Eurovision on board.
We love Eurovision.
Welcome to your Friday morning. One of your favourites from the Roos going to join us after 8 this morning. He's a character. We love him.
Charlie Comben. Can't wait to see him.
Remember last time he was in, he did a little shout-out and dedication to his girlfriend. He'll love me playing this. What do you love about it, Charlie?
Shout out to Liv.
Love her hair, eyes, beautiful personality. The gag.
Turn it
off. Turn it off.
What's her hair like?
It's brunette, nice brown, long, straight.
Romance at its best,
God,
right
if
there.
she committed a crime, he could really give an accurate description, couldn't he? Wow.
Well, I'm looking forward to meeting him because I wasn't here the first day he came in.
No, you would have ripped him for that.
No, I would have loved it. Oh my God, I could get my hair cut short and dyed purple and Paul wouldn't notice for a month. So I'm with him. I get it. Now, before we get to that, Gen Zs, do you think they get a bad rap?
Yeah,
People think Gen
do.
Zs are lazy.
It depends.
People love getting stuck into Gen Zs.
So I don't think they're lazy.
Well,
just
people say
not-
they're not hard
They're just not
workers.
worldly.
All right. What's your criticism of Gen Zs? Jace?
I
As a grumpy old man.
No, I think sometimes they can work smarter, not harder,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Okay. That's a compliment.
Well, there's an article that's come out about Gen Zs becoming homeowners, and I think if a Gen Z is becoming a homeowner, then they ain't lazy. They're doing a very
Exactly
good job
right.
because buying a house is hard. But this girl has bought her first home and she's been criticised because she decided to paint the house herself, the internals, and then got halfway through and threw the towel in. And so people are pasting her saying Gen Zs are quitters.
Half done.
Now, firstly, she's bought her own home. Secondly, I mean, good on her for even thinking she could paint her own house. I've watched
Painting's-
The Block, and painting is a chore.
And that's what brings them apart. That's the one rule on the block. You are not
Yes.
allowed to
you gotta do
hire
it all.
trades to do
that's the thing
painting.
that breaks you,
And the
right?
reason is because they know, it's the painting that breaks people.
Yeah, I reckon leave her alone. Won't somebody leave the Gen Zers alone?
What do you like with jobs around the house? You stop halfway through?
About 85% of the way I get through. Any job, not just around the house. I'm a quitter, as you know.
I call my dad.
When things get too hard, it's not for me.
He doesn't half do the job. He finishes it.
Well, he's old school.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've called your dad to finish things that I haven't finished.
I'm about to call his dad to do some work on my place.
Very good.
But I'm a bit of a quitter. I get it. Like, that's why, there's many reasons I couldn't be on one of those shows like The Block, but I would absolutely crack it and throw the towel in.
Actually, I love, when you go to someone's house, we do it at ours at the moment because we got like an old split system aircon taken out. Mm-hmm. And so it got taken out, patched it up with whatever the stuff's called, the putty.
When you say patched it up, you got professionals to patch it up?
Nath helped me, my tradie
Like
mate.
that foam, that expanded
Yeah,
foam.
I did the foam.
As if you did anything. You would have got Insta-Nate, your tradie mate, over, and he did it all.
Okay, so he
Can
did
we
it.
get Nate on the phone?
No,
I'd like to know how much Jace contributed to this
to be
process.
fair, he did it, right? And then all I had to do was like sand it and paint it.
Right. It's called bog.
As
by
if
the
you
way.
sanded it and painted it.
Well, no, that's the issue. It's still sitting there just with the bog in it.
Oh.
Why didn't you just get him to do
You
it
got
all?
your bog on the wall.
So
and you haven't painted it.
So you know when people come over, you have to be like, and you point it out, and you're like, oh,
yeah. You have to just explain it.
We're going to get to that.
Oh, we're renovating.
Yeah, that's happening. That's happening next week.
Exactly. Yeah. Even though we've been there for, I think we're about to clock up a year.
Oh, good.
Like when we moved into our house that we bought, we renovated our dream home together, Paul and I. I furnished the house, but for some reason, and I don't know why, I just never bought us bedside tables. We had these two little IKEA tin tables next to our bed, and anytime someone would come over and be like, "I want to see the new house," I'd be like, "Oh, I'm getting to the bedside tables." It was like the spare rooms were all furnished with bedside tables, with beautiful furniture. It was just our room. It was like there was a mental block to finish the process.
We had the same with the dining room table. So people would come over and be like, feel free to eat dinner. We just have to stand around the bench.
Oh,
we
yeah.
have every bit
It's
of
a bench
furniture.
job.
You know.
Yeah.
TV
You feel
dinner.
like you have to justify it.
Hey, let's run with this morning. 13-24-10. What didn't you finish?
What have you started but you haven't finished, and how long has it been?
Just sat
You could
there.
also shame someone else.
I was
feel
about
like,
to say.
I feel like we're going to get people dobbing their
Builders
partners
are the
in.
worst for that. Their own homes are usually half
Yes,
finished.
they are.
Which is weird.
You know how I got, again, my mate Instant, him and the tradies to come around and build that shed for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the shed sat there empty for 4 weeks. It was my job just to fill the shed with the stuff.
Yeah.
Got the shed built. Didn't use it.
What do you got in there now? It's
Just-
still half empty.
That sounds like Instant Nate's locked up in there until he gets his next job at Jace's house.
13-24-10 is our number. Feel free to dob in a partner. What didn't get finished at your place? What's still sitting there just waiting to get worked on? 13-24-10 is our number. We are asking on 13-24-10, what haven't you finished?
Yes. What have you started but not finished, or maybe a partner or maybe someone at work? I am guilty of doing about 85% of most jobs, and then I handball it over to Paul
Yeah,
to
that's fair.
finish.
Or an air tasker.
Yeah, it drives him mad though. He's like, why can't you just finish doing what you started?
Small jobs, big jobs.
I got
Any
an air
jobs,
tasker
really.
to leave halfway through a job because it was just dragging on. It was getting awkward.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why was it getting awkward?
Well, they were
What was the
building
job?
they were building some flat pack furniture.
Yeah. They're pretty quick, aren't they?
Well, no, he had to call his dad to come and help him.
Oh, that's not a
And
five star.
Right, and then this had gone on for 6 hours,
What? What was he building?
like a desk and a bookcase, and then we had friends coming over for a barbecue. So now at this point, I'm cooking a barbecue lunch for this guy and his dad, who are in the front room building the bookcase.
Some strange
No,
things happen in your
6
house.
hours? You know why? You would have picked the cheapest one on Airtasker.
Yeah, you
I
would
bet.
have, yeah.
You would have gone, oh, he'll do.
Never used
He'll
a
do.
screwdriver. Yeah, sounds great. Yeah, well,
Yeah,
book you in.
perfect.
Thank you.
No, 0 reviews.
13-24-10. What is sort of half finished? Vicky, good morning.
Hi.
What's not finished at your joint, Vic?
Our laundry is not finished in
Okay.
our house.
How
How
about
far done is it?
It was done the tiles just to the washing machine, but we wanted the whole of the walls done, but they're not done. So it's been a while.
How
It's been
long?
like 17 years.
17 years.
Well, no, to be fair, you got to wait for it to dry. You can't just move on to the next
17
thing.
years is too long.
No, if you do it, you want to make sure they're set.
No, that will remain like that
Patience
for the
is a
rest of
virtue.
time now.
Exactly. You know, on the block when they're like, got to wait for the water sealant to dry.
Oh, it's yes,
You
that's
can't
right.
rush that.
Oh, and
Can't
they get
rush.
the big blow heaters on it when they've got
Yes.
to hurry it up.
Yeah, I don't think you need them over 17 years. Hey, Justin.
Hey, how you going?
We're good, mate. What's not finished?
Well, half finished is downstairs flooring, but upstairs is not.
How long has
Sorry?
it been, Justin?
It's been about 3 years. So the
3 years.
missus, the beautiful Mrs. Catherine, got the whip out and made me get downstairs completed for our newborn. So,
Yes.
the unfinished job is upstairs.
So
I've
what's
gotta
on the
get that.
floor?
Timber flooring, and that's actually
Okay.
what I do as a job. So.
Oh, see, that's what's so annoying.
Yeah.
I remember my best friend is a builder, and we were renovating our house at the same time. I think they were doing theirs, and his wife would come over and be like, "Why is Lauren's walk-in wardrobe done, but ours isn't?"
Because I'm the client.
Yeah.
My friend Abby, her husband's a tradie, and they built a 2-story house.
Yeah.
They built a
Not Abby.
They built a
Not Abby from Queensland.
They built a 2-story house.
2 stories.
And the laundry
that's fancy.
laundry was downstairs. He'd finished everything except the staircase.
Oh, yeah.
So
How do
there-
you get up and down?
There was
What,
a
did they have
ladder.
a
There was a
fireman's
ladder.
pole?
A ladder. had a ladder.
No.
No.
Yes.
Are they still together?
Yeah.
Wow.
All right.
No.
Poor Abby.
They renovated the whole upstairs with no staircase.
Well, like upstairs was like the entrance level from the street. So it
Yeah.
sort of dug down, and then the laundry was downstairs. So she'd climb out the ladder to use the laundry.
Poor Abby.
Julie, in fact.
She must be patient.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
Hello. How are you,
Good.
Jules?
Good. How about you guys?
Excellent. What haven't you
We're
finished?
good too.
We haven't finished our swimming pool. It's been 10 years.
And what have you got? Just a hole in the ground? Or what?
Pretty much. We're getting around to it. We pulled out all the pages and everything. But, everything else has been moving ahead except for that.
Julie, why don't you turn it into like a half pipe? At least use a skateboard ramp, sort of like.
Yeah, I said that to my son, and it's his birthday today, and he said, Mum, for my 18th, I want a pool party. He goes, do you think we'll have the pool done? And I'm looking at him, I'm like, okay, well, I've got 12 months now to finish.
Oh, he's
it.
17.
So you've been promising him a pool party since he was 7. And he's nearly 18. Oh, we've got to get her pool finished.
I know. So we can have the pool party.
He needs his 18th birthday. When's his birthday?
Today, he's turning 17.
Oh, we got a
okay,
year.
you've got a year.
We got a year, guys.
Yeah,
we got a year.
yeah.
We'll come back to this in.
And then he'll move
cut
out
the
of
ribbon.
home. He'll be like, thanks to the pool, Mum, I'm moving out. See ya.
Yeah, that's it.
That's just the ultimate tease as well for a
Good time
team.
of year for a pool party, though.
Imagine
How big is the pool if it's taken them 10 years to dig the hole?
with that little demountable fence around it.
Oh,
the whole
yeah,
time.
yeah.
Oh, do you have to have a pool fence if there's
Yes.
no water in the pool?
Yes, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, you do.
Yeah, because it could fill up with rain.
Yep.
One of my neighbours put a pool in her backyard and she fell in it with no water and broke her arm and her collarbone.
And that's why you need to have the fence.
Just fell in the hole.
Really?
Bad scene.
In the hole?
Real bad scene. Fell in the hole. It was a concrete hole, even worse.
Wow. Nicole, good morning.
Yes. Good morning.
Something in your house not quite finished?
The doorbell. We got a doorbell for a housewarming present. So I've got a hole on the top of the door, and I've got with the wire, and I've got outside with the wire. Still no doorbell. It's sitting in the cupboard.
How long? How many years?
We've been in the house 39 years.
Oh,
Nicole, we got to get your doorbell, sis. Have you thought for 39 years what it's going to sound like?
No, because last year I went and brought a Ring doorbell, and
Yeah.
so that's sitting in the black sails. That's sitting in the cupboard next to the doorbell that I've got 39.
Right.
Oh, you haven't
because
even put that
I
one up.
imagine doorbell technology has changed in the last 39
Yeah, I don't
years.
think dung dung is still in. Like, there's all different tones and everything.
Clint,
Yes.
you have witnessed this many times. How extravagant is our doorbell? And
Yeah,
it
it's-
goes for about a minute.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, it's
so
the full.
annoying.
Yeah.
And it's got a little system. 'cause
It's
it's
like
got
the
a-
Melbourne
a
Symphony
camera.
Orchestra.
Oh, it's a full
It
number.
is. And it's got a camera on it so you can see it from like the kitchen, but there's also one upstairs and they're not in sync. So it sounds like one, what's it called when one starts and then like 5 seconds later the next bit starts
yeah.
and then the next one starts.
Well, at least you can hear it. Nicole's got a line of people 39 years long trying to get into her house.
Oh, that's
She's going to walk out. There'll just be a pile of
dead
Uber
people.
Eats. Oh, the food did arrive. Here we go. Every day, just after 8 o'clock, we give you a chance to win $5,000. Today is no different. Who are we playing with this morning, Clint?
Playing with Chris from Carrum Downs. Morning, Chris.
Morning, guys.
Hello, mate. Engaged, wedding later on this year, so I'm sure 5K would come in handy.
It will go very bloody handy, mate.
What's it going towards, the dress or the bar?
Or the Bucks
bar,
party.
Probably half bar, half Bucks party for sure.
Oh, you're a
What are you
Londoner,
doing for
isn't
your
it?
Bucks party, Chris?
At the moment, we're going to Oasis on the Friday. Then on the Saturday, we're doing a bit of a pub crawl.
Oh,
Back to
fun.
the city, yeah.
No.
Yeah. Good time.
Oasis.
So,
And is this
Amazing.
love, or are we just doing it for the green card? What are we
yeah,
doing?
you're marrying a
Yeah.
local?
Nah, yeah, I'm definitely marrying a local girl, yeah, but it is
Okay.
for love, yeah.
It's a
She's
green
good
card.
girl.
Just for love.
Oh, good on you.
She's
Not
awesome.
just legal. Okay.
All right, let's see if we can win you some cash for your Bucks party.
All right.
Thank you.
I believe you
Good
want to roll
luck.
the dice and go for 5K. This is how it works. You're going to hear a question. You will hear a 3, 2, 1. To win the $5,000, you have to answer within the 3 seconds, okay?
Yep.
Now,
Good luck.
this is gettable.
So gettable.
So gettable.
And if you don't get this, I know there would be a huge
You'd be
portion
shamed.
of Melbourne that will be yelling at you. And
No, as long as it's not about AFL.
It's not AFL.
It's not about AFL.
It's the opposite to AFL.
Yeah, you might be run out of the country if you get this wrong.
Fingers crossed then, guys. Go on.
For $5,000,
Who played Carrie Bradshaw in the Sex and the City series?
3, 2,
There's
1.
Jessica Bucker.
Come on! Yes!
Chris!
Oh, get in there.
$5,000!
Get in,
buzzing.
son. Get in.
Get in there, my son.
Get in there! Now, are you a Sex and the City fan, Chris?
Don't tell the missus, but the exes. That's how I knew the answer.
Oh, no!
Oh, God, that's brilliant. That's made my day. Thank you so much.
Oh, my gosh. Well, at least your ex-girlfriend was good for something. Good on you, Chris.
Do you want to thank her? Do you want to send her a shout out?
No.
Don't ever say her name again.
I've said it once before, and that was a big mistake.
Yeah.
Yes, tell her you won the money with a question about soccer.
Yeah. What was the setting? That you, yeah, right. Hey,
What was the setting?
No, don't answer that.
Don't answer that. That's a trick question, Chris.
Chris, $5,000. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, guys.
Oh,
Absolutely
my God.
buzzing.
That's good, isn't it?
What a way to
Yeah,
go
yeah.
into the weekend.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
All right. All your mates will be cheering at the radio now going, bring on the Bucks party. Hey, mate, good luck for the wedding as well.
Thank you so much, guys. Have a good weekend.
What a nice
You
bloke.
too.
You know
what a way to go into the weekend.
I'll take care of catering at the wedding. $150 to spend
Oh, that
at
question was easy.
El Jana. I'll tell you what, Victoria, meet your new charcoal obsession. El Jana now at 13 stores.
Hey, Chris. Oh, I was going to say, we'll get him a copy to play to the missus. Just to.
I probably wouldn't
Don't
do
do
that.
that.
Here's
That's
the
a terrible idea.
Killers. What a song, The Killers. Good morning, Melbourne, and welcome to your Friday. Sun is up and looking pretty good. I mean, hard to tell with the tint.
Hard to tell with the 10. I would also argue that is the best song from the Killers.
No.
You know
Whoa,
what? As
whoa.
a
I
As a purist.
love
As
that
a,
song.
I'm a purist.
Yeah.
Purist Killers fan, right? Went to Vegas to see Mr. Brightside live. Missed it. Was in the hotel room.
What were you doing in the hotel room?
Getting ready.
There's a story there.
There's no story. But Human went off more
Did
than
it?
Mr. Brightside at the
I
time.
agree. It's a better song.
So would they play Mr. Brightside before they played Human?
Yeah. No,
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh, there's holes in this
How
story.
would you know if you weren't there?
Let's say hello to our next guest.
Our next guest is a Ford for North Melbourne. Affectionately known as Chom, he doesn't just perform on the field, he also hosts his own podcast, 200 Plus.
Both these sides, John! Combat!
Please welcome to the show, Charlie Comben.
Hey.
Hello.
It's a
Good
nice
morning.
little package you put together there. I
It's
like
pretty
that.
good, isn't it?
We can give it to you on a disc to take away.
Thanks, mate.
Morning, mate.
Oh, morning.
You and Lauren haven't met because last time you were in, you guys didn't. You were
I
away.
was away. But Charlie, these two have not stopped raving about you since you were on our show last time. Did you have as much fun with them as they had with you?
It was good fun. There was a little bit of a stitch up, but it was really good fun.
Well, how did they stitch you up?
I got to do a shout out to my beautiful girlfriend Liv with the beautiful hair, and
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
We've got it.
I've got the audio.
Are you going to play it?
Well,
Yeah.
Just play it again. Play it
We
again.
might as well.
Jog the memory.
What do you love about it, Charlie?
Shout out to Liv.
I love her hair, eyes, beautiful personality. the gag. Turn
it's-
it off. Turn it off.
What's her hair like?
It's brunette, nice brown, long, straight.
I love it.
Gets worse. Gets worse.
Now,
It's
guys.
so good. Any woman would love to hear their partner talk about them
Oh, I'm
like
glad.
um,
that. Yeah, beautiful.
big
Was she
fellas-
pleased by it?
Yeah, it got me some brownie points. It really
Good,
did.
see?
She nearly
listening
left
this
me.
morning.
Yeah, she's out in the car.
Oh, she's out the car. Oh, you should have
You
brought
left
it.
her in
left
the
her in
car.
the
I didn't want to bring her in.
car.
I still haven't posted her yet. I'm going to get
Oh,
her
she's
around
not
to
on the
it.
grid yet.
No, she will be.
Can we bring her in?
You haven't had a hard
We
launch
could bring her
yet.
in.
Bring
Producer,
her in.
producer Jizz.
No, don't. He hasn't even hard launched it
Can
on
you-
his Instagram.
No,
You
we
can't
can
make her.
We can blur her face so she looks like
Yeah.
a criminal on a current
Well, I
affair.
thought I could do it this morning, Clint. I had one ready to go. She's
Oh, is
number
she going
5
on the grid?
in
Oh, we're
there.
doing a
No, she's
launch.
got to be first on the
Yeah.
grid.
Are you trying to
This
post
is a
like
soft launch.
Are you trying to do like a May dump where you do like all the photos from May?
She's number 5 in
Yeah,
in
that's
the
a soft
carousel.
launch.
You reckon that's
Or
fine?
like, what about
my
when people
goodness.
post a photo? It's like the back of their head, or they're holding hands, you can't see their face.
Yeah, it's one of those.
Now, Liv, you're listening to this in the car. Can you please proceed to the front door on Clarendon Street and
Brody?
Jazz/Giz will go and let you in.
Can you guys
But also, Liv,
Up
if
you
you
come.
don't want to, stay in the car. Has
No.
anyone considered maybe Liv doesn't want to do a hard launch?
I'm sure she's
We
running
can
out
put
of that
the
car.
voice decoder on her.
Yes.
And a blurred,
Oh,
and a
love
blurred face too.
yeah. We'll
How long have you been together?
We've been together about 5 months, so all going really well.
Oh,
and
we're
really
launching.
happy. Yeah,
Oh,
really
this
happy.
is beautiful. Now,
What else
last
can you
night,
tell us about it? Oh, Clint wants to talk
Cha-
about football. Okay,
no,
back to football.
no, hang on.
I'm more
Charlie,
interested in the girlfriend.
I sent him a message last night saying prepping for radio ? He says, I'm sensing an almighty stitch up tomorrow. I said, why would you think that?
No.
Call it a sixth sense. Could be wrong. Keen to come on though. This is your stitch up.
Here we go. Yeah.
Bring her up.
Yeah, she can come up.
She's allowed off. Does someone need to untie her to let her out of the car?
No,
Yeah,
Liv's
she's
Liv's her
allowed
own
out.
person. She has her own will.
Yeah, right. Okay.
I
well,
can't wait to meet her.
well, you know what? We'll save Liv for the next break.
Okay.
Let's talk footy. Best on ground last week, mate.
Oh, not quite. I think Tristan and Sherry had that wrapped up, but I did have a good game.
Oh.
How do you reckon you're going to go this week against Lawrence Tigers?
Hopefully really well. We've come off 3 really good weeks of football. Last week, pretty disappointed not to clinch the win in the end, and the same the week before against Essendon. But
Jeez, does it sting, a draw?
A draw.
Yeah.
Against the Premiers?
it's a weird feeling. It's you'd almost rather lose the game trying to win, if that makes sense. Like you come off the ground and you don't know whether to be disappointed you've just drawn with the reigning premiers or to be happy. But yeah, I think they need to do something about that. I'd honestly love to see extra time brought in.
Well, I love the draw. Clint loves the draw.
Yeah.
Jace
No.
wants extra time. If they're not going to change the draw, I think they need a song that they play when you have a draw.
He's got an
because
answer
it
for
falls
this.
flat,
You
right?
got an answer.
We spoke about this off air. Daniel Gorringe has a draw song that he's been playing across his channels, and honestly, it gives something to the fans post game. We spoke about
Yes.
how far some fans are travelling down to Hobart for us to watch us play, and to come away from a draw is a bit disheartening, I think, for them.
But then maybe all the fans could sing it together. Now, Daniel Gorringe,
Arm
he
in
was the
arm.
guy who was he on Big Brother?
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Was he?
My fiance Paul, I'm not kidding, is obsessed
Is he a man
with
crush?
Daniel. Things will happen on the football, and Paul will mute the TV, and he goes, "I've got to just get online and see what Dan Gorringe has to say about this." He thinks he's the funniest person on the planet.
Dan
so I'd
Gorringe
like
will
to hear.
hate
Can we
us
get the
talking
draw
about
song?
him.
Yeah, what's that?
No, he loves it.
He loves it. Can we get the draw song, please? Someone get that off
Yep.
Dan Gorringe's.
Yeah, we
socials.
can give that a run.
Do you know how it goes, Charlie? You could sing it.
I can't. I love singing. I'm actually a big karaoke fan.
Are you?
But I can't recite that off the top of my
Well,
head.
you're a guitarist.
Yeah, I've been playing a bit of guitar. I only picked up guitar recently. I've been playing bass for about 6 months and
Wow.
guitar for about 2. So
What's your go-to guitar song to serenade your beautiful soft
Um,
launch girlfriend?
I Wish You Were Here by Pink
Beautiful.
Floyd gets a bit of a run.
Oh.
Nice little lick in that as well. So my voice is horrific.
You sing and play the guitar. That's hot.
Well,
Chicks
I don't
love
sing
that.
well.
You mentioned singing. I thought we would give Charlie the responsibility this week of picking our lights on sing-along song.
Great idea.
Don't say
Is
what it is yet.
I will not.
Is it your karaoke song though?
It was growing up. Little bit of
Yeah.
a story about that. I used to play SingStar 80s on the PlayStation 2 growing up with my brother, and this is one of the songs. So it's an older song. I won't give it away. But
Are we
it's
doing it now?
good age.
We're going to do it after the break.
Okay.
And
Where is she?
I believe she's in the building.
She doesn't
my
want to come
goodness
on.
gracious.
Leave her.
So-
alone.
so wait,
Sorry,
we'll-
Charlie. What's your girlfriend's name again?
Olivia.
Olivia.
And it's different. You've got the
Would
title.
she want to do a duet
Yeah, got
with
the
you
title.
for Lights On Sing Along?
I'm not sure she'd want to do that.
Are you going to upgrade her on the grid, like from 5th to maybe 2nd?
Oh, we'll get there. We'll get there in a few months.
Just put the link to our video today when she
Yeah.
comes in.
No, you promised you'd blur her face and give her a voice decoder.
We will ask her. We will
Maybe
let her
she
make
doesn't
the
want to
decision.
go public with Charlie.
Charlie
Maybe
Common's
she's
joining
not
us
sure.
from the Ruse on the other side of this. We'll meet the girlfriend. And we got his lights on sing-along. It's coming up next on Nova. Charlie Comben from the Ruse has joined us this morning. He is responsible for picking your lights on sing-along. Tears for Fears.
Certified banger, Jace.
Get ready and headlights back off.
Well done,
Well done,
Charlie.
Charles.
Good job,
Great
mate.
Thank
choice.
you, guys.
That
Thank
was
you.
strong.
Did you feel a lot of pressure?
I did, but I'm really into my music, so I thought I was up to the task, and I'm happy
knew
you
it was a
enjoyed
banger.
it. Yeah.
Now, did you feel more pressure choosing our Lights On sing-along song, or the fact that you've just called your girlfriend and said, hey,
Yeah.
why don't you come and jump on Jason Lauren?
I'm nervous about this one. We'll see how it goes. I've got a lot of trust in her. I'm sure she'll be awesome.
Okay. Oh, Loz, you might need to turn your headphones down a little bit. I'm getting a bit of us back. I'm a bit excited because we are very...
Yes.
Well, we've been caught off guard this morning. We didn't know that Charlie
big
bought
moment.
the new girlfriend in. And
He made
Well,
her
he
sit in
sort
the
of
car.
didn't bring the new girlfriend in. She was just in the car, and you said, get her in here. We want to meet Olivia.
Do you feel nervous?
Oh no, not really.
Has she met the parents?
Yeah. She's
Good,
she's
'cause
met
we've got
the
them on
old
the
boy.
phone. No.
No, he's never posted about her on socials, though. So this is
This is the Nova.
this
hard
is quite an
launch.
extreme soft launch. It's more of a hard launch.
Can I ask, are you more nervous about this or when you two get in the car after this?
Probably post. Yeah. I'll be getting a rinse in, I think, because Liv hasn't had time to do her makeup and look.
Oh, she'll love you
Look at
pointing
me.
that out.
Oh,
Great.
no.
Yeah. Jeez.
Charlie, you just introduced Tears for Fears. Do you want to introduce us to your girlfriend?
All right. Well, to everyone at Nova, this is a hard launch. This is beautiful Olivia. She's coming into the studio. Welcome.
Good on you, Liv.
Come on.
Beautiful
Hello.
Olivia.
Good morning. How are we all?
Do you want to
see
kill
you
your
guys.
boyfriend right now?
Oh, I was actually at a cafe around the corner and I just got it on in time and I was like, he's not, is he? It's not going to get brought up again. I was like, already got stitched up the last time he came on with the love letter.
Hey, Charlie,
So it's back
Charlie.
You
again.
wrote that beautiful love letter about how gorgeous your hair was, and you do have
You have
Beautiful hair, lovely hair.
I'm
Liv.
glad we can all agree on that.
Oh, goodness me. The amount of text messages I got after that, like all I got from that was you have nice eyes and long hair. I was
Charlie.
like,
That's
sweet.
nice. That's how I'd like my partner to describe me. That's
Do
a
you,
beautiful way to be described.
Do you love her?
Oh, I do.
Clint!
I do.
We'd
Of course I do.
He loves her.
Liv.
I think this is the
Thanks,
hardest of
Status.
hard launches there is.
He was going to post a photo of you in an Instagram carousel, I think it's called. And you were going to be the fourth or fifth picture.
I had you
This
at
is
5.
with
Just as a soft launch.
Charlie.
That's the priority order, yeah.
have you posted about him yet?
I have. I'm a quite frequent poster, so he's been on there a few times, I think, but I actually haven't said
I've been
anything
very
about.
deep as well. You've had me pretty deep.
Yeah, I haven't said anything about worrying about the post or anything. Everyone else keeps getting stuck into me about it and get stuck into him about it.
Really?
Especially
Yeah,
Sam
it's an
Draper on the
outside perception
podcast.
thing.
Yeah.
And Jace as well.
Yeah.
He's a
we
big
just let them
champion of
go?
it.
Yeah, I know. It's quite cute.
Do you guys live together?
No, we don't. I'm only 23, Lauren. I've got a bit of time.
That's true. And
Lives on
do you
board.
live with your parents, Charlie, or are you with mates?
Nah, I'm with mates, so
yeah,
I'm
you
with
don't
two of the
wanna live
boys
there,
in
Olivia.
Carlton. But Liv
Oh,
comes
no.
around. She likes spending time in Carlton with us and hanging out with the boys.
Do you go to
Liv can
games?
speak for herself. Liv, do you like going over there where all the boys are?
Yeah, I like Carlton, the area. Lots of nice restaurants, lots of good cafes, so it's a good spot.
Hey, Liv, I've got a bit of a dirt file on Charlie. I'm not gonna air it, but what can you tell us about Charlie? I hear first and foremost he's a bit he's a bit
gone
Russell
red.
Coit. Is that right?
It's warm in here.
I asked some friends about Charlie. They said Russell Coit. Is
Look,
he
I'm
an
gonna give it to
outdoorsy
you.
guy?
I don't know who Russell Coit is.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Okay. You know who it is, though, don't you, Charlie?
Yeah, outback Coity.
So what is it? You're a bit of a camping freak. You just bought a big tent, apparently.
This is good mail.
Actually, I have got some
This
dirt
is
on
good
this.
mail. I'm into my hiking at the moment, and I'm keen to do a big trip at the end of the year in Africa. So it's been a bit of a lead-in, but I have turned into a Russell Coit, Bear Grylls type at the moment.
Olivia, you said you've got some dirt on the big tent. What's
Yeah.
the dirt?
Oh, Charlie's personality, he gets quite obsessive with things. So at the minute it's hiking. So every single night he sits there and watches YouTube and he just watches videos on this Russell Coit type person. And I think at the minute he's got 3 different sleeping bags. You've got a light one, a medium one, a heavy one
Well, it
for
could
all
get
different
colder.
temperatures.
It could be warm, so you need a different one.
Well, that's why you got to take
Yeah.
Liv along with
That's
you.
good.
Yeah.
Commitment.
So Charlie is the definition of all the gear, no idea.
But we're about
Great.
to head off to New Zealand in a few weeks in a mid-season break, and we're going to do an overnight hike together up Mount Brucey near Queenstown.
Oh.
Is this
we're both looking forward to?
first time travelling together?
No, we've travelled together several times
thank
before.
God, because that's
Yeah.
always make or break. oh, hang on, up into the mountains in New Zealand.
Yeah,
Jason, stop it.
we're doing an overnight.
Beautiful
picking
setting.
up what you're putting down.
Beautiful setting.
So am I. We're sharing a cabin with about 12 other people.
Oh,
Jeez,
great.
That better make the Instagram, I tell you what.
Well, Liv, thank you so much for being a good sport and coming in.
No worries. Thanks for having me, guys.
And you keep him in line. Any dramas,
I
you give
will.
us a ring, all right?
Are you
Yeah,
proud
will
of
do.
him, Liv?
I am very proud of him. He played very good on the weekend, and I'm excited to keep watching him throughout the
She
rest
only
of the
loved me
years.
for my footy then.
Oh, that's a lie.
I'm only joking.
Is there anything you want to say before
You
we
guys
go?
are so
Thanks
cute.
for hard launching this. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Oh,
And
there we go.
beautiful long brown hair.
Charlie Gomben and my lad said the girlfriend. Olivia joining us on the air this morning. Good on you guys. Have a nice weekend.
Thanks, Jace.
Awesome,
Thanks,
thank you.
Dennis. Cheers.
Loz has had to leave early today, but Clint and I are still in the chair.
We are. And Jace, I hate to say it, but if you're celebrating a big day, a birthday, an anniversary, an engagement, a whatever this weekend, there might not be any cake for you. Something's happened.
Freddo ice cream cake.
Freddo ice cream cake is intact, I'm pleased to say.
Streets Viennetta.
Streets Viennetta, okay, but
No, I've worked it out.
But
it's not the chocolate Bavarian, is it?
the chocolate Bavarian is also okay. It's the chocolate mud cake from Coles.
Oh, no.
That is MIA.
What about
it is MIA, and people right around Melbourne are very concerned that when it comes birthday time, you won't be able to get one.
Every store gone?
So what's happened, by the way, this factory in Altona North here in Melbourne produces 16,000 chocolate mud cakes each and every day.
16,000 mud cakes a day.
But as of this morning,
we must go.
The 150 workers have walked off the job over a pay dispute.
Pay
That's
them what
right.
they want. Pay them what they want.
It's a 2-day strike, stop work action.
Oh, this is going to affect people's birthdays this weekend.
I don't know how many birthdays I've had where mum has served up a chocolate white or milk chocolate
The caramel?
mud cake.
They do the caramel?
They do a caramel
They did
as
a
well.
caramel for a
Jeez,
while
that's
too.
good. That's strong, isn't it?
Because you know the latest fad online?
I know about the fad. What are the TikTokers going to do?
Because the TikTokers buy the cheap mud cake.
They do.
And then they do the
They
decorating
decorate
around
it with the icing.
Yeah.
And they put it on that funny little turntable thing. Let me quote from the the United Workers Union.
Pay them what they want.
The makers of the famous Coles chocolate mud cake are on strike, they said. You've probably eaten what they bake. It gets worse. From Baker's Delight croissants to Woolworths muffins or cafe cookies at the Altona factory, Allied Pinnacle workers produce baked goods that end up in thousands of stores and bakeries across the
Look, the
country.
cookies and muffins can go in the bin, but the mud cakes are a staple from our youth.
2 days.
How much they go for these?
I think they're pretty good. They're pretty reasonably priced. I'm going to say like $8.99, something
Yeah.
like that.
And you'd know you used to work there.
I did like a cream sponge. Does that?
Yeah, I did too in
They're a good-
1988,
they're a
Clint.
good cream sponge.
I was telling you the other week, we had the, was it the Women's Weekly Cake Cookbook out?
Yeah.
Because we had friends coming to stay with us.
Where'd
and
you
it was-
go? The swimming pool?
Yeah,
With Joey?
I was trying to push towards the swimming pool or the soccer field,
Oh,
but I
soccer
don't.
field's strong. What
I
about
think
the racetrack for number
Coconut
8?
divided people.
Yeah.
Um,
Depends what birthday it is because they're shaped as numbers.
I reckon I did most of the cakes in that book.
Mm.
And it was almost like, when you go into the Melbourne Royal Show and the pamphlet comes out for show bags leading up to it.
Oh, yeah.
It's almost just as exciting going through the book as actually eating the cake.
Oh, yeah, through the newspaper. And
Yeah,
you got to
yeah,
see the, all the bits and pieces.
Yeah, but when you're picking that cake and watching your parents go through the anxiety when you're like, oh my God, the swimming pool. They're like,
What about the ghost? The ghost, which was the...
It was like a meringue?
Meringue
Yes.
with the eggs as the eyes.
I made
the
the
eggshells.
I made the train one year.
Oh, yeah.
That was a debacle.
Yeah, that's hard. Coconut, a lot of coconut, a lot of licorice.
Yeah, lot of licorice. Mint slices, the wheels. Remember
Mint-slice.
those?
How good's a mint
Yeah.
slice?
Yeah. That's right. To
Anyway.
be honest, it's one of the main reasons we had a third kid. Extra birthday. More run at the cake book.
Well, if you're having a birthday this weekend, forget about your mud cake. That's disappointing.
Well, we've finished on a high note, haven't we? That is it. We are getting out of here. Lozzie's had to run off early. I'm going to go see her tomorrow, though. She's going to be at Bunnings Mentone.
She is. She's on the barbecue.
She's not on the barbecue.
I'd love to see that.
Fight MND. She's there for a good cause. They're raising funds.
They are.
The
Danahers are going to be there. Jan Danaher.
Plus Tomahawk.
Yeah. Where's it Mentone?
I said Mentone.
Yeah.
Where?
Yeah, no.
Along the Nepean. Giant one down there, just near BCF. I normally stop there and get bait. BCF and Fun.
Oh,
grab
cool.
bait on the way to Morty. Tom, ex-Cats legend, will be down there as well. So
Tell you what, I'm seeing more of those now. They are like a sky blue beanie for MND.
I saw the hats.
Yeah. Oh, you saw the hats?
Yes, because you know how we were talking about some heads aren't made for beanies. I look like a garden gnome.
Yeah. Also, Queensland heads.
Yeah, I might have to have a chat with the Danahers tomorrow about doing like a larger hat for the bigger head.
Well, do you know where it started? Neil wanted a bandana. That was how it all started. But the kids are like, Neil, I don't think bandanas are going to take off.
No,
So
they're on it with the beanies. They're on it with the beanies. At the moment, I'm rocking the socks.
Oh, yeah, the socks are strong.
But look, you know what? It's a great cause. Any way you can get behind it, by all means do. And if you're in the Mentone area tomorrow, swing down, see Lozzie. I'll pop down there.
Great. It's Friday.
I know. Get out and enjoy it because I think the weekend's not great. The lovely Melcher Centre is in next. Have a great weekend, everybody. Go the Pies. We'll see you Monday.
See ya.
Bye.
Jason Lauren.
Wake up feeling good.
Follow them on the socials.